Hello YouTube, this is Alex the Eclectic One, and in this video I want to talk about mass shootings, since we recently had a mass shooting in San Bernardino, and the two suspects involved in the shooting, who committed the shooting, they're both U.S. citizens, they're Muslim, and what happened is that they went to this social services facility. I believe the facility was servicing people who had developmental disorders or developmental issues or whatever, and they basically went to this. They went to this facility, and they shot up they killed 14 people and they injured 21 people, and the media is basically saying that this shooting is like the worst since like the Newtown shootings, and further information for the case that was that these two people they bought their guns legally and they went to this facility and they shot and killed 14 people and they injured more. I just think that this country has a serious issue when it comes to gun control, and yeah, they're not ruling out that this might have been a terrorist attack, but like I said before, they're both U.S. citizens, and they so far they haven't given information for whether what their motives were. They're still investigating this currently, and yeah, it's just really, really it's both depressing and it's also infuriating that you'd have thought that with the Newtown shootings, because they basically killed I think it was around 20 children. Yeah, they killed a lot of innocent people in that attack, as with this attack as well. And I bet you anything that, even with this new shooting, and then we had the abortion clinic shooting not too long ago, that the government's still not going to do anything about it. And like I said before, I thought that with, the Newtown shooting that they would have said that, they would have said that they're going to do something about it, but they're not going to do anything about it, and it's really, really aggravating. I remember I was watching Young Turks last night, and Cenk went super nuclear over this, because he's really pissed off at the fact that the Second Amendment has been taken to a total different, taken off for a different purpose than it was initially intended to. The Second Amendment was supposed to be for well-regulated militias, and that was because we were occupied by the British, and we basically wanted to fight against occupations that are taking place in this country, so that's why the Second Amendment was put in place. It was never intended for, people to, just civilian citizens to own guns and protect themselves, which I think they should have the right to do that, but I think that the way that we regulate gun sales and, gun manufacturing in this country, it should be, regulated, even more strictly than it already is. Because in the past shootings that we had, a lot of people with psychological disorders like bipolar disorder or depression, they are somehow able to get their hands on guns, and I think that just shouldn't happen. I don't know why there aren't any stricter regulations on guns right now. For example, if you have any psychological disorders like that, you should not be able to get your hands on a gun. That just shouldn't happen. I don't even think that you should have, if you live in if you live with people who have those kind of disorders, that you should be able to own guns. Now, I'm not saying that in this new shooting that the people who committed the shootings have some kind of psychological disorder, because the reports say that they had planned this attack out in advance, so it was premeditated, or at least I could be wrong, but from what I'm reading in reports, that's what it says, that they planned this attack in advance. So I'm pretty sure they're mentally capable of committing this attack and planning out what they did. So my main issue with this is that when are we going to start doing something about all these mass shootings in this country? Is someone going to have to shoot up 100 people or something like that for us to do something about it? Because I'm pretty sure that no one wants to wait until it gets that bad for us to like do something about it. And I know that, you know, Barack Obama and other politicians on the left, they definitely want to do something about this, but it's the conservatives, well, some of the conservatives and the Republicans who definitely want to block it because, you know, they're getting paid from gun manufacturers and the NRA, and they don't want to do anything about it. And it's just really frustrating. But yeah, hopefully we start at least having like a more serious discussion about, you know, gun laws in this country. I mean, I doubt it, but I hope that that's how things go after this. Yeah, so like I said before in my introduction video, I have a speech disorder. I know I have to keep bringing that up, but if you have problems understanding me, then definitely let me know in the comments. If you want to like correct anything that I said in this video, you definitely can do that. You can definitely do that as well. Yeah, so hopefully I make another video by the end of the week or by next week. But yeah, I just wanted to talk about this issue. Alright, thank you. Bye.